I am. Just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto, see?
Dorothy, please. Don't bother us now, honey. This whole incubator's gone bad.
Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat.
Dorothy, it'll have to wait. We're busy.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week, and he can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's gonna get the sheriff in.
Come on, you two, step it up.
We're coming.
We gotta get them hogs in.
Hunk, what am I gonna do about Miss Gulch?
Now look it, Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Think you didn't have any brains at all.
I have so got brains.
Listen, kid, are you really gonna let that old Gulch heifer try and buffalo you? She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Just have a little courage, that's all.
Here, what's all this jabber-wapping when there's work to be done? Go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes,
Annie Em, you know what Miss Gulch said she was gonna do to Toto?
Dorothy, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing. Just help us out today and go find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
A place where there isn't any trouble. Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place that you can get to by boat or train. It's far, far away. Behind the moon, beyond the rain. Troubles melt like lemon drop away above that chimney top. That's way behind me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Mr. Gale! Mr. Gale! I want to speak to you and your wife right away. It's about Dorothy.
Dorothy? What's Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
No, that dog's a menace to the community. I'm taking him to the sheriff and making sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? Oh, you can't. You mustn't. Auntie Em, Uncle Henry, you won't let her, will you?
Now, of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Oh, please, Aunt Em. Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. I let him go in a garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle, with gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order, allowing me to take him.
Now, we can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
No, I won't let you take him. You go away, you. Oh, I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Oh, please, Uncle Henry, Annie M, don't let him take Toto. Don't let her take him, please.
Put him in the basket, Henry.
Oh, don't, Uncle Henry. Please, please, don't.
Now, we can't be against the law, Dorothy.
You're nothing but a wicked old witch.
Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought about you. And, well, now being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Toto, darling, you came back. Oh, I'm so glad, Toto. Oh, they'll be coming back for you in a minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run away. Quick.
Leaving so soon? Wait. Don't tell me. You are running away.
How did you guess?
Haha, Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Nobody cares about me at home. They wouldn't even miss me.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
No, they won't, honestly. Annie M was even going to let them kill Toto for biting Miss Gulch.
Here, sit down. Right here. That's it.
My, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Now, gaze into the crystal ball with me. Aha, I see a woman. She's wearing a dress.
Is it a polka dot dress?
It is a polka dot dress. And her face, it's careworn.
Yes, that's Aunt M.
Her name is Emily.
That's right. What's she doing?
Well, I can't quite see. What's this? She's crying.
Oh,
And now she's going into a little bedroom.
does it have poppies on the wallpaper?
Yes, there are poppies on the wallpaper. And now she's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down onto the bed.
Oh, no.
That's all. Crystal ball's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could be really sick, do you? Oh, I've got to go home right away. Come on, Toto. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
You better get home quick, child. There's a storm blowing up. A whopper, to speak in the vernacular of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she makes it home all right.
Hunk, get them horses loose. Hickory, check on the pigs. Clouds that color can only mean one thing.
Henry, it's a twister. Just run out of the way. It's coming our way.
Dorothy!
Come on, everyone, get to the storm cellar.
Henry, I can't find Dorothy. She's somewhere out in the storm. Dorothy!
Annie M.
Good day. Hey.
Strange weather we're having.
We must be outside the cyclone.
I'll get you and your little dog, too.
No, hide. Toto, hide. Toto, where are you? Oh, Toto. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. You're right, Toto. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Why, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new witch had just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch to the east. And there's the house. And here you are, and that's all that's left to the Wicked Witch to the east. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, but I've already told you. I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins, they're laughing because I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
You are? Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly.
I didn't know.
The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. It's all right now. You may all come out. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy it, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened then was rich.
The house began to pitch, the kitchen to switch. It ended on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch. Which is not a healthy situation for a wicked witch who began to switch and was reduced to just a stitch. A hopeless once a wicked witch. We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
You've killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins come. We love you, love you, love you, home. Until they all can sing and ring the bells on ding dong, merry-o. Sing it hard, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally.
But we've got to verify it legally to see if she is morally, ethically,
Spiritually, physically,
positively, absolutely,
undeniably and reliably dead.
As coroner, I must aver I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Friends, this is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants.
if any.
Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. We represent the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, and in the name of the Lullaby League, we are singing to Munchkin Land. her alone.
You stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So, it was you, was it?
No,
You killed her, didn't you?
no, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Really, I didn't.
Didn't mean it, eh? Accident, eh? Well, my pretty, I can cause accidents too. And this is how I do it.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
The slippers. Yes, the ruby slippers. They're gone. The ruby slippers. What have you done with them? Give them back to me or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back my slippers. They're of no use to you. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. Give them back to me.
Keep tight inside them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You, stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Now be gone before somebody drops house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my pretty, it's true. I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
It's all right. It's all right. You can get up. She's gone. Whew, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. But which way's back to Kansas? I can't go back the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what if I get lost?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
My, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road.
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 Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Now which way do we go?
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Well, that's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain, only straw.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, we haven't really met properly, have we?
Why no?
How do you do? I'm Dorothy Gale, and this is my dog Toto.
How do you do, both of you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm not feeling at all well. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
That must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, I'm...
Let me help you.
Of course, I'm not bright about doing things, but if you just bend that nail down in the back, maybe I'll slip off and... Oh, there goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh, no. I just pick it back up and put it back in again.
Oh.
My, it's good to be free. Hey, now. You get out of here. Boo! Scat! I said boo! Oh, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my field and laugh in my face. Now give me that back. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with the brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more.
You would not be just a nubbin.
My head all full of stuffing.
Your heart all full of pain.
Then perhaps I deserve ya and be even worthier of ya if I only had a brain.
Why? If our scarecrow back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Sure.
Where's Kansas?
That's where I live. I want to get back there so badly, I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard Roz to help me.
Do you think this wizard could give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But I've got a witch mad at me, and that might get you into trouble.
A witch? Huh. I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Except maybe a lighted match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I base a whole box of them for the chance of getting some brains. Look, I won't be any trouble because I don't need a thing. And I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Hooray! We're off to see the wizard. To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is a wiz, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, look, apples.
How dare you? Give her back that apple.
Thief! Thief!
What do you think you're doing?
Well, I've been walking a long ways, and I was hungry.
She was hungry. The audacity.
The nerve.
How would you like it if someone came along and picked something off of you?
Oh, dear. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas.
I'll show you how to get some apples. Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
Wait, what do you mean she doesn't want any of those apples?
Are you hinting that my apples are what they ought to be?
Oh, no. It's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
How dare you?
Get them!
I'll give you little green worms.
Hooray! I guess that's it. Help yourself.
What is it, Toto? Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can.
Did you say something?
Oh, you can.
Oil can what?
Oil can? Here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
Oh, no.
He said his mouth.
Here you go.
Now the other side.
How's that?
I can talk again.
Oh, goodness. How did you ever get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping a tree down, and right in the middle of a chop, it started to rain, and I rusted solid. And I've been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
No, it's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. All hollow. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his metal, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrow and the boy that shoots the arrow if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above, a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I'd hear a beat
How sweet.
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really play the part. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
That was wonderful. Why don't you come to the Emerald City with us to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart?
Well, that's a long and dangerous journey. And what if it rains on the way?
But you've just been saying how much you want a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Well, suppose we did go, and the wizard didn't give me a heart.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come all this way already.
What is that?
Helping the little lady along, are you, my fine gentlemen? Well, you stay away from her, or I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man, and I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow. And as for you, my fine lady, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz and a happy journey back to Kansas.
Stuff a mattress out of me? Ha! I'll see you get sleepy to the wizard whether I get a brain or not.
Make a beehive out of me? I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Let her try and make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals who eat straw.
Some, but Mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh, my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh, my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh, my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Roar! Put 'em up, put 'em up. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Go away and let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on, get up and fight.
Yes, Scarecrow, teach him a lesson.
What's wrong with you teaching him a lesson?
I hardly know him.
All right, Pee-wee, I guess it's up to you and me.
Shame on you.
What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough going around picking on a straw man, but when you go around picking on poor little dogs...
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
No, of course not. My, what a fuss you're making. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
Well, that doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
Do you think the wizard can help him too?
I don't see why not. We're on our way to see the wizard. I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
No, of course not.
Well, that's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Yes, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and vibe. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had a knife. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is the wizard who will serve,
Then I'm sure to get a brain.
A heart.
a home.
The knife.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So, you won't take warning, eh? All the worse for you then. When I gain those ruby slippers, my power will be the greatest in all of Oz. And now, my beauties, something with a little sting in its step. Jitterbugs. Ah, yes, my lovely dancing jitterbugs. Show yourselves. Make her dance, dance, dance until she dances away those ruby slippers. Now go!
What's that sound? Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and the joints around the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
As monarch of the forest, I don't like the situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him go full of horror?
I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my roar.
Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. What the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees can do with the jitterbug. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away
Ruby Slippers.
Where is she? Where's the witch?
Look at that.
Oh my! It's the gates of the Emerald City!
Ring that bell.
We did!
State your business.
We want to see the wizard!
The wizard? But nobody can see the Great Oz. No one's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I haven't seen him.
Oh, please, sir. I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Oh, and so she is. Well, why didn't you say that in the first place? Come on in.
It's the witch. She's followed us here.
That's what they know for an answer?
Hide!
Good people of Oz, listen, and listen well. Bring forward the pretty one, the one who goes by the name of Dorothy. So, that's how you're going to play it? Well then, here's a little message for the girl. See that she gets it.
What are we going to do?
Well, we better hurry if we're going to see the wizard.
Look, over there is a guard. Maybe she can help us find the wizard.
If you please, sir, could you direct us to the wizard? We want to see him, all four of us.
Nobody can see the Great Oz. Not nobody, not no how.
But we must.
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not no how.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Just wait right here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can barely hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal crown. Woof. As I clicked my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls cow-cow, and the sparrows would take wing. If I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything.
Not nobody, not no how.
Not even a
rhinoceros.
Imposterous.
How about a hippopotamus?
Why, I'd thrash him from top to bottomest.
Supposing you met an elephant.
Well, I'd wrap him up in a cellophant.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who was king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the mistiest mist or the duskiest dusk? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage.
You can say that again.
Go on home. The wizard says go away.
Go away? Oh.
Looks like we came all this way for nothing.
And I thought I was on my way home.
Don't cry, Dorothy.
Aunt Ian was so good to me, and I never appreciated it, running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marvel said she was sick. She might be dying, and it's all my fault. Oh, I'll never forgive myself, never.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow. Come on, I had an Aunt Em myself once. I'll announce you at once.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking, I don't want to see the wizard this much. I'd better wait for you outside.
Yeah, get back here.
Oh, don't you know the wizard's going to give you some courage?
Well, I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Well then, we'll ask him for you.
I'd sooner wait outside.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
What happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, I'm Dorothy, the small and meek, and we've come to ask you...
Silence!
Jiminy Cricket!
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
It's me.
You dare come to me for a heart. You clinking, clanking, gliding collection of hilarious junk!
Well, you see, a while back we were going down the yellow brick road and
Quiet!
Oh!
And you, Scarecrow, had the effrontery to ask for a break. You billowing, bale of bovine fodder!
Your Honor, I mean, Your Excellency, I mean your wizardry.
Enough! And you, lion.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request.
What's that? What do you say?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Oh!
Witches, castles,
you know something? I believe there are spooks around here.
Spooks! That is ridiculous! How silly!
Well, don't you believe in spooks?
Why, only
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
You'll believe it more than that before I finish with you. Welcome to the haunted forest. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.
Who's that? Who is that?
They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now, be a good boy and invite a few of your friends to the party.
Oh, I think if I had a heart, it'd be beating faster.
Now bring that girl and her dog to my castle. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. And take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly, fly! Bring me that girl and her slippers. Fly, fly, fly!
They've captured Dorothy and Toto. We've got to help them.
I'm too afraid to move.
Shoo!
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Out of here. Shoo!
Help! Help! Help!
Yes. Shoo!
Shoo.
Away! Shoo!
Well, what happened to you?
They tore off my legs and they threw them over there. They ripped out my chest and they threw it over there.
Why, that is you all over.
They sure knocked the stuffings out of you, didn't they?
Don't just stand there talking. Put me back together. We gotta find Dorothy.
Nico, bring me the girl and her dog. What a nice little dog. Oh, Nico! Where's our manners? Bring me the girl. What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you going to do with my dog? Give him back to me.
All in good time, my pretty. All in good time.
Oh, please give me back my dog.
Certainly. Certainly. When you give me those slippers.
But the Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Very well. Nico, tie a rock around the mangy dog's neck and toss him into the river. We can all watch him drown.
No. You can have your old slippers back, but give me back Toto.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Oh!
I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No! Fool that I am. I should have remembered. Those slippers will never come off as long as you're alive.
What are you going to do?
It's not what I'm going to do that's bothering me. It's how to do it. These things must be done delicately.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
He got away! He got away!
Which is more than you will. Drat you and your dog! Do you see this hourglass? That's how much longer you've got to be alive. And it isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long! Ah!
Look, the witch's castle. We made it.
But how do we find Dorothy?
My paws are getting tired from all this searching.
It's Toto. Where have you been?
What is he saying?
The Wicked Witch has Dorothy locked in her tower?
I hate to think of her in that awful place. We've gotta get her out.
Oh, don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
What's them? What's them?
They're Winky, the witch's guard.
Oh, get him away! Get him away!
I think I've got a plan on how to get us in there.
He's got a plan.
And you're going to lead us.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right. I'll go in there for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch. Gods or no gods. I'll tear 'em apart. Woof. There's only one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble, and the raindrops tumble all around.
Heaven opens a magic land.
Annie M, is it really you?
When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leaning from your window pane,
Place behind the sun,
just a step
beyond
beyond
the rain.
Dorothy, I hope you can somehow hear me wherever you are. We're trying to find you, dear. We want you to come home. Please come home to us, safe and sound.
Oh, I want to, Annie M. I really want to come home, but I'm here in Oz, locked up in the witch's castle, and I'm so afraid, and I don't know what to do.
Dorothy, come home. Just come home.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why?
Sorry to break up the happy reunion.
Annie M, please come back, please.
Oh, I'll give you Auntie M, my pretty. Nico, gather the Winky guards. Her time is nearly up. When I return, you'll get yours, and I'll have mine.
And halt. That'll be all men dismissed.
You heard him. Back to your watch. Back to your watch.
We'll guard the girl. That is right. Keep marching. Keep marching.
You haven't forgotten your old pals, have you?
I knew you'd come. I just knew it. But how did you manage it?
Well, Scarecrow had the idea.
And Lion roared him down.
And Tin Man somehow knew exactly where to find you.
Toto!
Oh, did they hurt you?
I'm all right, but we've got to get out of here.
Going so soon? Why? My little party's just beginning. Guards, seize them! Ring around the rosy, pocket full of spears. Thought you'd be pretty foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm going to start in on you right here, one after the other, and the last to go will see the first three go before them, and your mangy little dog, too. Where to begin? Yes! How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Help! I'm burning! Help! Help! Oh, you accursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, look out! I'm going! Oh!
She's dead. You've killed her.
I didn't mean to. Really, I didn't. It's just that he was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
The broom. May we have it?
Please, and take it with you.
Thank you so much. Now we can go to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh, witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. He's gone where the goblins go below. Below, below, down below. That's so they now can sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is
Why have you come back?
We've brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West, and we'd like you to keep your promise, if you please, sir.
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Go, for I lose my temper. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear, I'm a very good man. Just a very bad wizard.
You better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
And what about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And the courage you promised the Cowardly Lion.
And Scarecrow's brain?
But you've got them. You've had them all the time.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
we
we
haven't.
haven't.
Of course you do. Why, Scarecrow? You've always had a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers and have no more brains than you. But they have one thing you haven't got.
What's that?
A diploma.
A diploma? Gee.
Therefore, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD,
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of any two sides of the isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine lion friend, you are under the delusion that because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, there are men who are called heroes and have no more courage than you. But they have one thing you haven't got. A medal. Therefore, for conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross? Oh, shucks. Folks, I'm speechless.
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage. As for you, my galvanized tin friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical, so they're made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Yes. Back where I come from, there are men who do nothing all day but good deeds. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial.
Did you hear that? A testimonial.
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I present you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but is judged by how much you are loved by others.
It takes.
Dorothy.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in that bag for me.
Well, the only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
I'm an old Kansas man myself. Premier balloonist to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Till one day, the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Then suddenly, the winds changed, and I floated down to the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz. First Wizard Deluxe.
Oh.
And in that balloon, you and I will return to the land of E Pluribus Unum.
Did you hear that? He's going to take me home.
And here's my balloon now! I hereby decree that the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion shall rule in my stead. Obey them as you would me. Release the balloon!
Back here, Toto!
Dorothy, we're taking off!
Toto, come back! Oh, wait! Don't go without me! Come back!
I can't come back!
Don't let me!
That works! Goodbye, folks!
Oh, now I'll never get home.
Look, here's someone who can help us. You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her? Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I don't think it was enough just to want to see my Uncle Henry and Auntie Em, and if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any farther than my own backyard, because if it's not there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is. But that's so simple. I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
She had to find it out for herself. Now, those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto, too?
Toto, too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You'll rust so dreadfully. Here's your oil can. Goodbye.
Now I know I have a heart, because it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I'm going to miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I would have never have found it if it hadn't been for you.
Oh, Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you most of all.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. No place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, dear, it's Aunt Em, darling.
Oh, Auntie Em, it's you.
Hello there. Anybody home? I was just stopping by because I heard the little girl got caught in a... Well, she seems all right now.
Oh, she's got quite a bump on the head. We kind of thought there for a minute she was going to leave us.
Oh, but I did leave you, Uncle Henry, and I've been trying to get back for days and days.
There was just a bad dream.
Hey, remember me? Your old pal Hunk?
And me, Hickory?
You couldn't forget my face, could ya?
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place, and you and you and you and you were there. But you couldn't have been, could you?
Oh, we dream lots of silly things.
No, Aunt Em. It was a real, truly live place. And I remember some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. But just the same, all I kept saying to everyone was, I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyway, We're home, total home. And this is my room, and you're all here. And I'm never, ever leaving here again. Because I love you all. And, oh, Annie M., there's no place like home. What's that sound? Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and the joints around the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
As monarch of the forest, I don't like the situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him go full of horror?
I'd like to roll him down, but I think I lost my roar.
Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. What the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees can do with the terrible. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from.
a place that you can get to by boat or train. It's far, far away. Behind the moon, beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drop away above that chimney top. That's where